And let's go real quick to Emily, who's on the line in Salt Lake City, Utah. Emily, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thanks so much for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
Okay, so I'm feeling pretty stuck in a job that's equal parts stressful and comfortable. And I stay primarily because of the salary and the comfortable schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for your expertise and encouragement in getting unstuck.
Yeah. Well, the way to get unstuck is to pry yourself out. And so you got to decide if you believe that in Salt Lake City that you can find work that you really, really enjoy that also provides that comfortable salary. And I think that you don't believe that.
I think you're right.
I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice. I know I'm right. That's the only reason you're there because it's
Right.
a stressful job. You know, let's just be honest. Let's Emily, you're so amazing. I just know you're going to be honest. I want people to hear you say it. You don't enjoy going to work, do you?
No, I don't.
Right, but you
I've
keep
tried
going
to convince myself for a year and a half.
Right, because you're
that
scared.
I should.
Right, but
Yes.
you're putting up with stress. You are dreading Monday mornings for one reason. You don't think that you can make what you make and work the hours that you work anywhere else.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
So that's how you get unstuck. It starts with a change in belief. How much
Okay.
money do you make?
So I make right around $100,000.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I run the website at a startup company.
Yeah. So that's pretty darn valuable in 2018. And Salt Lake
It
City,
is.
Salt Lake City's got a great economy.
Yeah.
I mean,
we do.
It's not like you're in Podunk, USA. Okay?
Right.
So we start with the belief. So really, that's the only thing you and I need to discuss is we just kind of need to just have some fun and just kind of say, Emily, you're being silly. And you go, I know I'm being silly, Ken. I feel a little silly right now. And I go, it's okay to feel silly because we've all acted silly because fear is a liar. How many times have you heard me say that on this show?
Yeah. Yeah, that is so true.
Okay, you ready? Let's have some fun. Because this is as much for you, Emily, as it is for everybody else, okay? I want everybody else that's in your situation to hear this. True or false, you're going to answer true or false.
Okay.
Emily, the only work that you can do that makes you the money you make is what you're doing right now.
False.
You have no worth and no value outside of the current company that you absolutely can't stand going into.
False.
You can't even actually make more than $100,000. In fact, I think you're capped out, Emily. In fact, you can't even make more than $100,000 the rest of your life.
That is false.
Emily, it is not possible. I hate to break it to you, but you will be miserable the rest of your life because this is the only job that you can have.
False. This is fun.
It's very fun, isn't it? I've never done it before. So
I haven't.
I know. But see, here's the thing. That's what's really going on with you. As silly as that sounded, I sounded preposterous. It was all I could do to say it. But that's what, tell me if I'm right. That's essentially what your voice inside your head's been saying.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But I have to stay in an industry I don't like because it's where the salaries are.
No, you're crazy valuable. I mean, here's an exercise just for fun. I want you to write down sometime today or tonight all the different experiences that you have that are transferable. Just period. You have to start to have some positive thoughts so that when those silly thoughts that I just shared with everybody on the radio show listening, that you can go, would you shut up? I mean, would you shut up? That's complete garbage. That's not true. I mean, that's what it boils down to. And the way that you drown out those silly thoughts of fear is by having as many thoughts that are actually really positive and begin to relight that fire in your soul. Where you go, oh my gosh, if I got to go into this office one more Monday morning, I might as well just shut my head in the oven. Because that's what you're doing. You know, instead of being miserable next Monday morning, I want you to be embarrassed. I want you to like slink out to the car and be like, I hope nobody sees me going into this job that I can't stand. Because that's what you should be embarrassed with yourself because you know better. All right. I'm having lots of fun with you. I'm actually on your side. You know I'm cheering you on, and I actually know the truth.
I do.
All right.
Yeah,
so here's the deal.
Appreciate it.
Here's the deal. You have a homework assignment. I want you to find 5 to 10 different potential, that's the key word, positions in Salt Lake City that you know you're qualified for and have the same, if not higher, earning potential. And just start to do. That's all I want you to do. I'm not asking you to commit. I'm not asking you to apply. I'm asking you to just make a list so that you go, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this is easy for me. All I got to do is step out. That's what I was just talking about today, is embarking. You got to do some type of action step where you begin to identify other opportunities, and then you start to get excited about them. And before you know it, you're going to resign and say, sayonara, I'm out of here. Hasta la vista, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool.
All right, Emily.
I can do that for sure.
Emily,
thanks so much, Ken.
Absolutely. And listen, it's only the fear that's silly. You aren't silly. Just the fear. Just want to make sure everybody understands that. Emily was a good sport. We had a lot of fun there. That's a valuable exercise.